We're going to be taking care of this. We'll see how far we get with it. As you can see, what's up? What's going on? As you can see, it's a problem. Today, yeah, all this stuff is going over there. So let's go take a look at that. Happy Friday. What's up? How you doing? Good stuff. So, we're going to be putting this in that spot, and maybe, just maybe, we're going to be putting that old school radial arm saw, right? Radial arm saw? I think that's what it is. Yes. So we got stuff to do. Happy Friday. Good stuff. Good stuff in the shop. How you doing? What's up? Hello. Subscribe. Thank you for subscriptions. Thank you. Yeah, so we're doing some shop work today. Got lots of stuff. Lots of stuff to do. What's up? What's going on? Let's see if I can get something going on in the chat. Yes, okay. Yeah, it'll automatically happen. All right, good stuff. How you doing? All right, here we go. Let's see. Let's go, let's go. We are going to be we're going to be building a box, about 8 foot by about a foot by like 4 foot tall, so we can house all of that lumber. Sorry about the light at the end of the tunnel. Right there. All that lumber we're going to try to put over next door, because we're going to have all of that for storage, materials and stuff like that. That's not it. We're going to have tools in here. So, yeah. Well taken care of. What's up? Hello. Yeah, chat. Ask questions. I do some DIY, some industrial design, product design. Jeff's birthday tomorrow. What's up? How you doing? Hey, Moki! Yes, of course I remember you, Moki! What's up? How you doing? Yeah, that's good. That's good, Moki. We're doing some shop work today. It's a little different than what we did last time. And so I'm sorry. I'm just, it's the microphone. I mean, the microphones are good, but I just got to be able to learn how to talk with them. And so, but yeah. So what we're going to be doing in the shop today, Moki. What's up? I hope you're subscribed. I don't know if you subscribed. If not, no worries, but I'm going to be building something that we can put all of that wood, all of that material stuff over into my other area here. And we are going to be taking that metal lathe and putting it over there, back over there. That metal lathe and that radial arm saw also, you might be able to see it, that one right there. Also, hopefully we're going to put it on this side when we get the metal, something made for the metal, so we can put the metal in and plastic, and we're probably going to be putting that over here or something like that. So let's get going on it. What do you say? Hello. Yeah, thank you for your subscriptions. If you like shop builds, if you like creative builds, we've got a lot of stuff coming this summer, this spring. So this is a channel unlike what you've seen before. We do stuff like this. which is an old golf ball. It's been sitting out in the yard, pretty dirty. But we paint them up too, do creative stuff. We play in the backyard. We play golf in the backyard. What's up? What's up, Big South Philly? For you, sir. It's possible. Just get a hold of me on Instagram or on one of the socials. Yeah, it depends on where you live too. Are you willing to locate too? So where's your colorful? I know, Moki. Well, we can. I mean, let's give you a little taste of it, just to make you comfortable, feel at home. Let's see. That's one. That's not part of that. So, guys, if you're new to the channel, this is also what we do. Stuff like this. Let's try to get a more chill one. We do a lot, and I mean a lot, of creative stuff. What's up? It's awesome. So let's see if I can get out of that. Yeah, I can. Pretty easy. No, done. Can I do that? Oh my goodness, can I get out of this? What's up? Yeah, we'll see, Moki. As soon as I have somebody else who's working with me right now. Goodness gracious. You can sub, that's for sure. And then, yeah, and follow. And then, how old are you? You're going to have to get in contact with me. No. Where is it? Flip. Hold on for a second. Nope. Let's see if we can, we got to be able to get out of this. Don't we? That's fun. Oh, there it is right there. Okay. All right, found it. Good stuff. All right. Yeah, it's possible. What's up, lover? That's good. That's good. I'm happy for you. I'm thankful. Way to go, number one. Sorry, I'm a little bit, yelling into the mic. Just super excited, super thankful to have you guys here. Let's get building stuff. Like I said, we do a lot of, these guys know. And so, yeah, more stuff like this. Let me show you a little bit of stuff now that I know that we can get in and out of that screen. Do stuff like this. We do creative mods. We do all kinds of just creative builds. I've got about 40 years of building, more than you guys have been alive, probably, some of you. And but yeah, we do a lot of stuff, and so all creative, all fun. What are you making? All right, lover, here we go. Let's get back to that. What we are making today is, and we're going to get it started on it right now. So, all of that, which is such a problem in the shop, all of that is going to have to go over next door. And we have to make, and we're going to build today a box to hold as much as we can. We'll see. We might end up making 2 boxes, you know, depending on how much material we still have and stuff like that. But we're going to swap some things over, and we're going to make it good. So here we go. Let's do this. So I'm going to put you guys over here. Yeah, comment and subscribe for sure. We're trying to get, is that functional? Yep. We're trying to get another 100 subscriptions. We're trying to get over 1,500 so we can monetize, so we can do this full time. So here we go. Let's go. We're making a box, an 8-foot box. We're going to rip down some 2x6 that we have here. Rip it down in probably maybe 1-inch pieces. It's going to be light box, but it's going to house a lot of wood, a lot of stuff. And we'll make a structure, and I'll show you guys about that. And so, all creative stuff. It's kind of a fun little build, especially to get this stuff out of here. But so, yeah, a lot of them are going to, yikes, here we go. Excuse me. A lot of these are going to look kind of like this piece. We're going to make a lot of pieces just like this, only 8 foot long. So not all that big, but we're going to make a structure out of this box. So let's go. Let's do this. Let's kick it on. Let's kick it into gear. Let's get something started. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that pretty close. It's a little bit loud, so you might want to turn your phones down. Yeah, it's a little bit loud. So, but we're taking care of you here. Let's see. Let's get that going. All right. Let's do this. Here we go. Let's see. Let me get my ear protection, my Ear Pro. See, now this is the beauty of these mics. You guys can still hear me as I walk away from the camera. It's all right. But I'm just getting some ear protection. So you guys, yeah. And some eye protection because we do safety things. We're in a shop. And so we can do that. Yeah, let's do these fun ones. I like these ones. Let me wipe them off. So, but you know, Good Friday. It's a beautiful Friday. We're thankful. We got a lot of stuff done this morning. We cleaned up the shop a little bit. I'm going to use the other ones. These need to be cleaned. But these are cool. You know what I'm saying? They're pretty cool. So, but they are shop glasses. And so, but these other ones are good also. Yeah, we're good there. Okay. These ones, I don't know, that one had some sort of liquid on it. It seemed like it was a little condensation, and then a little condensation, but then it froze. So probably sitting in the cold last night. Here we go. Getting out my earbuds. What are you guys doing today? Put it in the comments. What have you been doing? What's going on? See if there's anything going. You got a new car. Who is that? I love her. Excellent. Yeah, fantastic. Congratulations. Now you can get around. Now you can get around town doing stuff. Yeah, we're going to have giveaways. Those are coming very soon. Let me know. Give me good ideas of what creative stuff we can give away. You know what we can do? Very soon, we'll give away a free set of bag boards. Very soon. And if you guys want to know what the cornhole boards, if you guys want to know what they are, check out the YouTube channel, subscribe. You'll have to be a subscriber and like and comment and stuff like that. But we'll get to it. It's not going to happen. It's going to happen soon. So let's see here. Yeah. So good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Ready? Got the Ear Pro in. Got my Eye Pro on. We're doing all right. Don't need gloves. Don't need anything really loose fitting. We don't want anything loose fitting. These are okay if you watch them. If you're concerned about it, you can tuck them in. Stuff like that. Hoodie's okay as long as it's not too baggy, because you don't want anything. And the power's off. It is plugged in, but the power's off, and so you don't want anything to touch in here. So let's. I just want to see if this comes by. That's barely coming by, you guys. I might move the camera just a smidge here. You guys are awesome. Mookie and Lover, it's good to see you guys back. That's awesome. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, just if you guys ever want to contact me, Michael at JUSTIFIEDESIGN.com. There are many ways to do that. I'm trying to see if I got a little bit easier way. Okay, let's do it. Here we go. No, we're not. That was funny. I know, right? I'm trying to get going a little bit quick. I've been doing this for a long time, but everybody makes mistakes. I don't care how many times you've done the job. We're making it about 1 inch. And I can show you guys, give you guys a pro tip here also. Get you a little bit closer, if I can. Hold on for a second. So, when you're measuring this type of thing, on the saw blade, there's teeth that stick that way, and there's teeth also that stick this way. And to get you close enough to really actually see it, we'd have to do it. Maybe I might do it on Instagram. Just show a picture of it close up. They have one tooth in the middle, one tooth to the right, one tooth to the left. So when you're lining up stuff, the tooth to the left is the one where the cut, that's the dimension you need. So you should measure from the fence to that tooth. And you might have to move this around a little bit to find one of them teeth that's sticking that way. That one looks all right. So let's go like that. And that's 1 inch right on. So we're doing okay. So, and there's gonna be some wiggle depending upon the table saw. If you have a big table saws, they move a little bit less. You know, you could, if it's, what's up? If it's really necessary that it's right on, make it a little bit bigger and then plane it down to the right exact dimension. This is not anywhere near that important. This is just a box that we're going to build to throw wood in. Wood scraps, chips, all sorts of stuff like that. So this does not have to be perfect by any means. So let's rock and roll. Eventually, finally. And so I can leave you guys right there. That's all right. We're set up. This also, that's actually pretty good as far as the height. You want to go about 1/4 inch up above it. Sometimes you go more depending on what you're doing when you're a pro, when you know what you're doing, but that's all right. So, okay. Now we can start it. When I push this all the way through, I'm going to have them, they're going to end up jumping up. And so it's going to miss the camera. It'll be fine. But just so you know, I know it's going to do that. I don't have anything catching over there, but I'll just be able to push it through. I should be able to push it through all the way. See how it's trying to pull up? See, it's because, yeah. If you can put a set of sawhorses on the end, or they call it an outfeed table. If you got a bigger shop. We ended up moving down to this small shop, and this is one of the best ones I've had so far. So, but we're just getting started here. So, all right. But I've been in the business for a long time. Yep. So, I think that's all right. Let me give me a minute. I'll keep talking to you guys. 2 seconds. I'm going to be away. Because I'm going to come right back, but I'm grabbing a set of sawhorses for the outfeed. I just thought about that. I didn't think about that earlier. I didn't have that thought earlier. So, but yeah, just over this other place, I got sawhorses in here. So I'm going to set them up. If you guys like sawhorses, or if you use sawhorses, depending on what you're using, this right here is a set, very good. Not a sponsor, but this is a good set for a shop. They're pretty durable. Plus you can change this out anytime you want to. Pretty strong. So I'm just going to put these over here for some kind of an outfeed, which I can show you guys later on. But that's about it. Okay. Yeah, that's all that's needed. Okay. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. I only needed one, so I'm going to throw the other one back. Mookie! Are you still here, Mookie? All right. All right, let's go. Yeah, I left some stuff here. This stuff looks like it was going to interfere with the cut. So I'm moving that around a little bit inside here before we cut. It's okay to leave the saw on, as long as you don't have a busy job site, people walking around. If you have a busy shop or a busy shop site, you would want to turn it off for sure before you left. Okay. This should be good. Let's go. Keep your fingers away from the blade. You don't have to even move your fingers up to that edge. You can pull them back before you get to that, before you get to the blade. So this isn't going to take a long time. This is I'm going to be doing it for a little bit. And then we'll get on to it. We got to make 4 of these at least. 8 foot long, and then plus some. All we got to do is just rip a bump at an inch. All right, if you're in a situation like this, I gotta get a push stick, so we're okay to pause it. Turn the saw off. You can let it go. Go in and grab your push stick. Whatever you got is a push stick. Depending on what your comfort level, the best push stick is a push stick that you have a comfort with it. So let's, this is gonna be an okay push stick, but I wanna put a little notch in this. Push sticks usually get a good notch in them. You can see it, okay, barely, yeah. So, here we go. So just a heads up, I've been doing this for a long time. And so I do a lot of things that the person who's starting out should not do. And as you progress in comfort in woodworking, as you progress, when you feel comfortable with knowing what's going on, and if you have the anointing for sure. But I have to put a notch in this, so it has to happen sometime. So let's do it on here. Yeah. Unless there's something. No, I don't. That's not here. I'm trying to think if there is a better way to do it. I mean, I could do it on that. I could vise it. I mean, for you guys, for myself, I would just do it easily. Let me show you how to do it. Number one, it's not at all advisable to just come up with something in your hands and put it against a saw blade. The big thing is that you have it braced on something. You have to have it touching something that's not going to move in relation to the saw. Okay, so you have to have something, some sort of way, and then you can do this. You can even put, if you're comfortable with your balance, you can even do something like that. You could put it against the table and that's probably a good idea. See, now it's not going to move. There's very little movement, because when if there's too much wiggle movement here, it can bind the saw, and then you got a problem. That's not it. What else? I mean, I could vise it, but I'd have to, and cut it with what? Yeah, that's not really a woodworking tool. Trying to think. Goodness gracious. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Let's do this. So we were saying brace, brace. See, the saw is nothing to fear. It's just metal. Metal and plastic, gears, screws, stuff like that. But it is spinning, and so you just want to prepare in advance when you're going to cut something. And so that is a good push stick. Good length. It's not too long. It's not too short. My hand's not going to get down in there. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's go. So, let's go. Any new comments? What? Read chat, man. Yes, yes, yes. What's up, buddy? Okay, Lover! Lover's awesome. Do you? Yeah, Lover. Well, have mercy on him, Lord. You're awesome, Lover. Where are you at, brother? Sister? What were you? Female, I think. No? Okay. All right. Here we go. Now, with this back in the right spot, it's not pushed too hard. It's not pulled. I mean, we could pull it back a little bit just to make sure it's not going to bind when I turn it back on. Make sure it's against the fence, which is good. Hands on it. Turn it back on. Comfortable. Ready to go. Get to the point where I can grab my push stick. Wait till it slows down and all the way to stop, and then you can start doing your stuff. I'll hold on to this push stick. This is exactly what we needed. We're gonna make a bunch of these. We're gonna use that whole this 2x6. We're gonna cut this whole 2x6 up. So pretty inexpensive, pretty cheap, but good stuff. So let's keep going, guys. We're making something! It's gonna be easy. Oh, it's a beautiful Friday. Sun's shining. It's good weather. Probably good weather all over the country. That's awesome. So far so good. It's a pretty good blade. Ready to the end here? Ready to push it? This will guide all the way through. all the way. Gotta go all the way through. If you don't push all the way through with the stick and you leave it in here and say this part just pushes out, if you don't push all the way through, this happened in college once to a kid. This stays in here. If you don't push all the way through, you got to push all the way through. If you don't push all the way through, it grabs and it'll shoot that thing across the room. You got to push all the way through. All right, let's keep going. Mookie, what's up? Subscribe. Let's go. We got to go. We need 1,000. We're looking for 1,500 subscribers. We got to monetize. We go full time, and then, guys, well, even before then, but we'll have giveaways. We'll have good stuff. But right now, we got a lot of good content on the channel. A good peruse. Good creative channel. Lots of love on the channel. Lots of peace. A whole lot of fun stuff. Could go faster. Maybe there's a sharper blade. It seems like I'm maxing it out. Not pushing too hard. What's up? Yeah, subscribe. If you like shop work, this is the channel. Good stuff, user stuff. That is good. Alright, here we go. A stick, nice curve, nice X in it, nice little knot. And here we go, we're getting to the end. We can hold the thumb down on it, pushing left into the fence, a little bit, light pressure. Getting to the end right there, pushing all the way through, and then pushing through with this also. Separate it, turn it off. All right, that's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. We need 1 more. Let's do it. We got that other side too. It's good that we put that sawhorse. You guys can't. Well, you saw the sawhorse before, but all right, let's start it up. I usually bring the. Well, there's a lot I do. If I'm on the job site, I'm very confident with the blade and with all that stuff because I've been cutting for years. Lord, yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm good. I'm good with it. So, and I'm okay. So, and I just, it's good to kind of bring the wood either back this way or over on this side before you kick it into gear. So let's do it. Happy Friday. Ah, the smell of fresh cut lumber. Good. Blessing. You know, it's like good, you're going to be able to, getting close, but not too close. Not riding right up on it. I have to get a little bit close. And it's okay to get whatever you're comfortable, whatever you think is right when you're doing it. Whatever you're comfortable with. What's up? Subscribe. Trying to get to 1,000. Thanks a lot. You guys are awesome. Much appreciated. Love you, Moki. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Love and love you too. You're awesome. All right, here we go. Nice knock. Getting on that. Nice grip of it. Pushing lightly into the fence. Lightly. So making sure it rides along the fence. And pushing through. Okay, let me measure one of these first. I wonder if I'm going to be able to get it all the way to the end there. We could take it inside there, I guess, but I think they're 8 foot. Yeah, let's do that. We got 5 pieces, awesome. We got this other piece too, which this is about right. You know what? Instead, let's do something here first. We got all these pieces done. Well done. Excellent. Good stuff. Let's cut another piece here, if we need to or if we can. If this is it too thick? Is it thicker than an inch? Let's run it through really quick. Yeah, let's clean up that side. Yeah, you know what? That's what we're going to do. That's what I decided to do. I remember now. I want to cut them all first. Keep going. That's another piece. We've got. I know we have some small bits and pieces around here. Let me get you up here so we can see you. What's up, dude? Dudes and yeah, ladies. Okay, we had a big stack. That's oak. We don't want that. We had a big stack of stuff that was super ready. Here we go. This will work. We'll cut this one also. What's up? Happy Friday. Beautiful Friday. It's probably beautiful in the city. Yeah. Let's go. This is good. I think I was going to use this. Yup. Here we go. Yeah. So we need some small pieces to go back and forth on this 1 foot thickness. So let's cut some of these. Just scrap. This is scrap from doing like a million different things. Yeah, that's funny. Million, not a million different jobs, but a lot, you know. And so we're just going to cut this up and use it. So it's good to hold on to some stuff, not pack rat it, you know, but just, I mean, like this, if somebody comes in and somebody comes in and wants a push stick, we can make one for them easy, you know, easy stuff. So, all right. I think that might be enough. But we do have other, want to make sure it's a foot wide at least. So it's got to be 12 inches. And that is almost 12 inches. And the rest of these things are 12 inches. So let's start rocking and rolling right quick. Let's do it. We don't waste a lot of time on the job site. On the job site, for sure. It depends, though. But a lot of times we just kind of get stuff done. Check this out. See? Leave that one go. Leave it go. Don't touch it. Push through like this, and then you can knock this. You can either knock that to the side, or you can turn it off. If you bend down to turn it off, be confident it's not moving before you bend down to turn this off. Depending on whatever. There's some saws you can hit with your knee to turn them off, but for the most part, you could either, or you could have just knocked it off like that. A lot of guys do that kind of thing. And look at this. We got another push stick. Simple stuff. Yeah. All right. So here we go. That is going to be worth cutting easily. That's good. Let's do another one. Let's go. Let's get this. Hey guys, love you guys. Comment and subscribe. If you like shop work, if you like creative builds, if you like cool looking things, we do that kind of thing. You will be pleased. Not get my fingers too close. Pushing all the way through. Tapping it to the side. Turning it off. Wait until things settle down. Going in. Okay. Good. Another push stick. Push stick nation. So this is going to be a good one. I think this is. Did we do this one yet? Maybe not. Let's give that a shot. Okay. Ooh, this was. Oh, that's okay. If you touch, don't worry about it. Just be careful. Yeah. It's okay. It's not out to get you, the saw. Okay? It's just a tool. And it's got a moving part that's sharp. So if you can handle that. It should be it. Yeah, this is a piece that I used before. Oh, this was a spare, spare piece. This needs to be rounded out. I can tell that right now. It's digging a little bit into my hand when I'm pushing. Should have a comfortable push stick. Light pressure, light. And keeping my hand here and not following it into the saw, just keeping it there. Push it in. For you guys, I would have grabbed that. That's far enough away for me. Okay. There you go. Only if you have the experience, and then the experience gives, a lot of things, yeah. I mean, yeah. One thing really gives you comfort, but, okay. Let's see. I think, we could have, I could come back out here. Yikes, sorry, guys. What's up? Not that, right there. So this is our stack. We've got a decent amount that we need to cut at a foot long, but let's bring them in there where we're gonna assemble this. We will come back out and cut some 1 foot long pieces, or 1 foot, or maybe even a little bit more. Maybe, I don't know if it's gonna be 15 inches. I want it to be a foot wide, but I don't want it to be too skinny on the inside too, or at least that's the thought I have. The thought I had was a 1 foot. All right, let's bring the camera in. Let's do that. What's up? How you doing? Missed you guys. We were cutting and doing stuff. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay. Excellent. There we go. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, I can do that. That is awesome. That's a good call. Thank you, Lord, for the abundance. Yeah, what's up? I know, we're working on it. Here we go. So let's get some stuff out of the way. Good stuff. We got our pieces. Most of it is cut. This needs to be cut a little bit shorter, I think. Here we go. Oh, as well, subscribe. Yes, like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, give me some comments. What are you guys doing? What's up? What's cracking? Happy Friday. What do you guys got plans for the weekend? What's up? I'm going to be in here. I don't know about all weekend. It could be. I could be. I've got some. Yeah, I do have some stuff to do tomorrow. That's true. So we might have a live stream again tomorrow on a unique build. Yeah. So let's. Oh, that's such a good shot right there, isn't it, kids? That's awesome. Totally awesome. That's good. That's good. All right. Is that all we got as far as the inch widers? Okay, we got some other stuff here, but none of it's cut yet. We got our push sticks, like I said, came on the ground here, but we'll put those back into storage or into stock. Yeah, temporary stuff, it is what it is right there. So let's, we know that, okay, let's see which ones of these are 8 foot, or which are longer or shorter, or what's going on with them. I hope that this 2x6 was 8 foot. I don't know. I hope it is. Eight foot, fantastic. So 8 foot and about 5/8, something like that. So now, okay, so this is going to be longer. All of these are the same length, so all of those work. We only need 4 of them. So we will use these we'll use this one, that one, and these ones. We only need 4, so we'll just grab one of these. Are all these the same width? No, that one is not the same width. So we're going to use that also as a spare. We're going to throw this one back into the mix. These are our 2 sides running the length, the long length, and then we need 1 footers all over the place to tie it all together. And then we got to rip some plywood, also just kind of for the little stuff, for this little stuff that just gets in there. We got to have a box, but I think we're gonna have a separate box for that kind of thing too, because I think we have over 8 foot in there that we can fit this in. 8 foot's good for this kind of thing for sure. Once it stacks in there and stacks neatly, it'll fit tight as a bug in a rug, so to speak. And yeah, we can keep going from there. Hope all is well. Hope some buddies come in. All right. Yep. What's up? Thank you. Subscribe. And yeah, if you like shop content and if you like creative things, you will see we're going to have a lot of creative things on this channel. And my fingernail. I just did that earlier. I don't know why. I cut them earlier today. Usually they don't happen like that if I cut them. All right. Superior. So all of this, especially this, is only the 1-footers. So you guys want to see that? Yeah, let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go. So we're going to set you guys back up right over here. There we go. All right. Okay. So, really easy. Oh, let me get that tape measure. And I need a pencil in which to mark these things. I have several pencils. I like the Carpenter pencils. They're a little slicker, but I like but they're a little bit less easy to sharpen. So let's use one of these big pencils. Pretty easy. Oh my goodness. I didn't know I had one of these sticking around here. Okay. All right, I'm back. Hello. So 12 inches. Are we going to go wider? If I go 12 inches even, that means the overlap that means the box will be smaller, much smaller. You guys are over here, okay? If I go 12 inches, that means when I overlap like this, and I overlap on the other side, we're talking about, is that 1.5 inches? Yeah, that's like 3 inches less than 12 inches, which would be 9 inches, no? Yeah, of course, but 9 inches, that seemed really small for some reason. That's not it. Oh, these are 12 inches, that's why. Okay, that is pretty small. That's a little bit too small, I think. I really wanted this to be nice and modular. 9 inches is probably not big enough. I mean, it depends. I mean, yes, I can do multiple of these and stuff like that. Subscribe. Gonna hit. Yeah, we're looking for 100 subscribers today if we can, Lord willing. But we're looking to get to monetization. Yes. So let's see. So thank you for that. Thank you for all your likes and comments, and yeah, thank you guys. You guys are awesome. It's so much more fun to do this with you guys than to just be here solo. That's for sure. And so I really appreciate you guys. Appreciate all your stuff. We're trying to get funding too as well, so we can go bigger because we need to. Yeah, because it's a good thing. Yes. So the idea for Justified Design is a co-op shop, people coming together, creative people, to build things for this country, for the nation. And so creative ideas, shop projects, stuff like that, products, all that kind of stuff to facilitate the creation of all these things so that these things would eventually make it to market, and for prosperity, for manufacturing, for local manufacturing, for local artists, all that kind of stuff, to be like a hub and a conduit, a clear conduit, hopefully, and for that kind of thing. And so this is a small shop, very small. but we have a bigger one in Rock Island. We have, and so we could go there. There's a lot of other stuff. It's a beautiful shop, big. It's about, yeah, it's like 8,000. It's a lot one. It's a lot. So I think, well, let's yeah. I mean, if we're just going to be housing this wood, then there aren't any pieces that are going to be bigger than 9 inches wide. It just might need another set of this. So okay. All right. So let's make them 12 inches. All right, marking this one, 12. And then the cutoffs are just going to go in that stack, guys. That's just where cutoffs go. I don't know about it. Well, it depends. I mean, if they get so small, we burn them, or something like that. We use them. There are uses for the small stuff, depending. Let me know any ideas in the comments if you guys think of another thing to do to all this small stuff, could be good for kindling or something like that. Could be good for a lot of reasons. There we go. All right. Sweet saw. Yep. She's a slider. Line it up. Get it close. Okay, there it is. Hold on for a second. Oh, that's why. Okay. Okay, there we go. I haven't been in the shop in a little bit. I guess, well, to do this. Actually, I did do this in the shop just recently. But this is not the right blade for this. It's a new blade. It's a sharp blade, but I haven't gotten a 12-inch. That's a 10-inch blade. So we now have to make allowance for something like that. Let's do this. I got an idea. We have to make allowance so we can actually cut these things. So just micro. So this one's cut at 12. We're going to throw this on the bottom. Going to recut this. It's already marked at the right length. Yeah, sorry, this is odd, but yeah, that's all right. All right, if I was teaching a class on this, I would not suggest to do that for you guys. Always have one piece on the ground, but this is a special situation, and also I have years of experience, and so it still worked. I was able to have discernment all the way through it that it would work. So here we go. So that's 2 of them. We need a bunch more. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm just going to grab this other material that we're going to cut into a bunch of 1-inch pieces. So just going to put it. This stuff probably can go back. Oh, hi. Hello. This stuff can probably go back. I may end up picking it up. These are good. Those are the 12 inchers. Let's drop these back into here. 1 foot, huh? Okay. All right. Well, it is. It should be all right. It's not going to have much space in there. We'll probably need more. We're probably going to need another one. So here we go on this. Let's go. So we're going to need a piece on the bottom the whole time. All right, let me hold on for a second. What's up? So I can throw some pieces in there that will bump this up a little bit. And this should work. This is, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do that. Let's do that instead. Got some OSB here. That'll work. This will be good. This will work. It's a little bit, it might not be, it might be all right. Okay. Let's just get an inch on this. That's just temporary sitting there. Okay. Let's try something here. That's a little bit sketch, kids. Even I'm saying that's sketchy. Oh, that's better. Okay, maybe that'll work. I might just tape this down also. That's actually okay. I'm going to tape it down still. Tape it together. Going into the shop, picking up some tape. Coming right back out. Where did I end up storing all that tape? Oh, there it is. Fantastic. Here we go. Okay. All right. We need to make a stable base for this stuff. So have to. I know, it is what it is. It is what it is. This is how you get stuff done on the job site, but you have to be qualified, of course, but okay. Solid. There we go. Worst kind of splinter you can have is an OSB splinter. Okay. That's right. Okay, that's pretty stable. No, he's not. Okay. So, yeah, but you can. That's good. Okay. Let's try that. Okay. Real sticky stuff. It's going to hold this very solid. I know. I just need a new blade. All right. So here we go. Able to sit against there. That's good. What I could do is make a fence. Okay. That's what we got to do. So let's keep making 12 inches. Well, let's see that on this side. Solid, not moving anywhere. Okay, next one. The only thing different between this and something you'd buy at the store, certainly it'd be metal and plastic and have screws and fasteners and things like that. And I'm not condoning this for someone else. I'm saying don't do it like this. Don't do it like this. But it is functional, and even NASA uses duct tape. I think duct tape I think NASA's where duct tape came from. I think they're the ones who developed it, or somehow. Very strong adhesive on the back, yeah. And strands of fabric strands, so it stays. So it tears. If you're trying to make it tear, it can tear easy, but it doesn't pull apart. So it is what it is. Gonna keep going on all of this, get all the 12s cut, and they'll be in there in just a smidge. I know 3M. I know. I think it's originally from 3M too as well. It may have been. It may have. We'll see. You know what? Let's see here. We need probably one every 2 foot. Every 2 foot. That's possible. So you need 1, 2, 3, 4. If it was every 4 foot, we need 5, 6. That's it. We'd already have them. But we need 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. So we won't do the whole thing. That's right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Those are different. Well, that's another. There's a 10. Oh my goodness! No, is that too skinny? Yeah, these bottom ones got to be equally 1 inch. So let's make another 2 out of the 1 inch stock. You're gonna use that? Let's use this. Okay. So let's cut 2 more, and I think we're okay. Okay. Okay, 1 more. And we got some stock we just ripped, and that's fine. That'll go back in the stock. Already ripped it an eighth of an inch, or an inch, sorry. Let's do it again. Done that many times. Okay, here we go. There it is. Okay. What's up? Comment and subscribe. Okay, we've got 4 of these. No, not that one. 4 of these. 1. Wait a minute, 1, 2. Do we need 1 more? 8 foot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 5 of them, 5 apiece. So we need 1 more. It's good to have too much instead of not enough. But it should be all right. Let's see here. Yeah, that's the plan, is get that thing moved. We'll see if we can do it during this stream. Okay. That's the 5 for the bottom, and then we need at least 5 for the top. And those are all right. And I think that should be it. We're going to use some plywood and stuff like that. So if we have to come back out, we can. Bringing these in here. There's our 8-foot pieces right here. Got that and that. And we'll probably just be connecting those. We do have vertical we got 4-foot pieces vertical. So these are kind of done, possibly, potentially. So we'll just set them here, because this is the problem that we're getting rid of, is all of this stuff. Yeah, it was a little hacky, but we got the job done, and it is safe. It's duct tape. It's well duct taped. I could probably pretty close to pick up the machine by. Let's try that. Yeah. It's good enough. Okay. Let's go inside. Okay. So, leaving that. Yep. That might go there. All right. What's up? Got any new comments? Lover. Let's Just so you guys aren't bothered by that. All right. Super superior stuff going on. Well, let's do that. How you doing? Like, comment, and subscribe. Don't you just love that? How's it look underneath there? Up. I got it. All right. What's up? I did that last week and broke my phone. I broke it. Busted it. What is going on? Here we go. The right angle, there we go. And trying, man, to adjust this thing. I don't want you guys there too low so you can really see what's going on. There we go. That looks all right, doesn't it? Yeah. What's up? Subscribe. If you like creative builds, we're building a box to get rid of all of this stuff. Right there, we're organizing the shop today. Here we go. Like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna have giveaways. We need to monetize though, so we got to get to over 1,000. But you know, everyone counts, so thank you. Yeah, so like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate you much, very much. So we got our 4 8-foot pieces. Let's put 2 aside. That happened again. Got too much stuff on the table. I'm telling you. Too much stuff on the table. Little bit. That's funny. A little bit. Yeah, let's get this stuff, put this stuff back over here. So let's charge up the air conditioner. Air compressor. Let's charge it up. Because we're going to shoot these together pretty easily. Just going to use 2-inch brads to shoot them together. Here, sir. It's like Adam Savage's scream sometimes. What's up? That's funny. Okay. See if that's gonna work. This is good hose. Really good hose for this type of thing. Very good for shop work, stuff like that. It comes blue like this. You see it on the Instagram page. Let me show you real quick. It's good hose. You're right, I think it's 200 foot long. So you can cut them too and just put on these connectors. Pretty sweet. You can make a bunch of smaller hoses. It's awesome. Like, comment, and subscribe. What's up? Much appreciated. Super appreciated. Yeah, thank Small nail, really good. Great for assembly. I'll take a little bit. Can we use a 2-inch nail? I was thinking 2 nails, but can we? We can just bend it around on the other side. That should be. We should be alright. We should go in a little bit, stick out the bottom, and we'll use it on them. This is probably the one. Rather than that, it's too big. But we don't need 2 inches. Maybe 1.5 inches probably. Yeah, I bet 1.5 inches. So, just gonna wait till that's charged up. This is going to be slowly doing the outside. Moving loves, comment. He likes to do that. Yes. Yeah, comment and subscribe. If you like shop work and if you like creative builds, that's what we do. Yeah, feel free to check out the channel. Let's see. Where we go? Just shoot them together. I got something to show you guys here in a bit. Let me do that right now. So, what's going on? So, see how boring this one is? This is a job site. This is a job site drill. Similar. And this is the shop drill. It doesn't take, this comes from years of use. This does also, but this is in a shop. A little bit nicer, a little bit cleaner. That's the difference. Every guy, sorry I'm yelling and stuff. Every guy on a job site using his tools knows what his drill looks like because he looks at it all the time. And all that dirt is from all the jobs that he was doing, throwing it in this, whatever, suitcase or whatever. And yeah, so that's good. But this is a well-used drill, good company. These are good too. Awesome. One's a little, or I should say a lot dirtier than the other one. Maybe. Okay. So, I'm just going to put this square on it, push it up to this edge, straighten this one out, tap this in, line them up. So they're all lined up. So this is square. You can kind of see that. Sorry that it's not 100% clear, but I'm going to reposition you here in a second. So that's all right. And these are lined up. I can put at least one in. So I'll do that. There we go. Yeah. Happy Friday. So that should be square. And this also squareless. Let's kind of rack it a little bit. This is what they do, even in residential homing, residential framing. You know, you put up a wall and you put it next to another wall and you try to square them up, and sometimes you just gotta push on the wall to rack all the nails so it loosens up and then fits in. It's all part of it. I guess we could try. That was a good, yeah. Let's do this. Maybe do it this way. What's going on? Like, comment, and subscribe. What do you say? Creative Builds. You can check out the channel also. Beautiful channel. We got lots of stuff coming. Really fun stuff. Football, golf, darts. If you've never played it, then you're in the same in the same boat as we. We've never played it, but we're going to try to figure that out this summer. Or spring or something like that. We got a lot of stuff planned. We got good stuff like this. We're going to be, where is that? We're going to be painting up golf balls. Here we go. This one needs to be cleaned desperately. We're going to be painting up golf balls for the backyard. Lots of creative designs and stuff like that. That was a simple one. That seems to be one of the more effective ones, though. Really kind of neat. But we love the other ones too. So we're gonna go about every 2 foot and put one of these in all the way through. And let's just keep going. Okay, so let's do that. Let's go to the other end. Okay. So these were all measured at 8 foot. So we're just tacking them together. We will probably screw, pre-drill and screw all this after it's, maybe even do that off camera. But right now we're popping it together just so they kind of fit with some 1.5 inch brad nails. And so we're making a box for all of this stuff. All of that stuff that is way too, look at it. It's in the way, just walking around and stuff like that, tripping over it. So bad situation. We're going to make it super clean, super smooth. We did on this structure here, on this vertical structure here, which goes up there and all that stuff. Those are 4x4 posts with I think 2x8 on both sides, and down underneath it did have a little bit of structure there, so we put it in there, but we outgrew it big time. And so we're switching things, we're moving stuff over. It's going to be good. You guys will love it, I'm sure. It's going to be smooth. That's good. Yeah, subscribe on the channel, YouTube channel. Yeah, if you like creative builds, I mean, if this showed up on your feed, then I would say yes. Yeah. So, yeah. So it's good. Yeah. Should be everybody subscribing, right? So let's see. So now we're going to put it at 4 foot. We're going to get a center location. We're going to pull it from this far end. We can pull it from that end. Why not? Why not? Not indecisive, just listening. What you guys might like. So 4 foot. 4 foot. Probably going to go right in the center. And let's double. Oh, we went a little bit longer, didn't we? That is a little bit longer. I'm gonna say okay with it because we already. Yeah. Again, this is not a big pro build. We're not building a cabinet. We're not building. There we go. That'll be centered because we need a little bit more, anyways. Yeah, we got 8-foot plywood anyway. So, okay. Yeah, we're not. This is not like, you know, a TV cabinet or something like that, or furniture for the house. This is a build for just, you know, cleaning up the shop. So let's, where's that at? Hook in the end there. So 47 and a long, or a short 3/8. 47 and a long half. 47 and a long half. We're going to just keep it like that. 47 and a long half. 47 and a long half. Right there. What's up? Okay, we got 2 more to do right in here. So now we're going to probably try to get it around the 2 foot mark. So 4 foot. Let's just put it. Let's go. We do have. This is 1.5 inches. It's 1.5 inches, and so let's 2 foot minus 3/4 of an inch, which will be half, and that's fine to do. 2 foot minus 3/4 of an inch, and that's 23 1/4 right there. Put that in here. Okay, got it on the mark. I know it's not. We're not giving you close-ups, but we're doing this a little faster just so we can get done today. That's fine to do. Put 2 of them in there, and so yeah, we're not. Today, this one isn't a close-up day. So we're getting stuff done. So that's good. So far, so good. Let's reposition the camera here. Good stuff. We got another one to do, and we'll pull from the outside, just so we're even on all of it. 24 inches minus 3/4 of an inch, which is half of 1.5. So 23 1/4 again, just to explain it to you guys. What's up? Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to learn. I've got over 40 years of putting stuff together, building stuff. Oh, that's okay. 40 years, something like that. I got a BFA in industrial design, the University of Illinois, Chicago. I went to foreign study in Italy, spent some time there, a couple of years, came back, built stuff, doing stuff today. Been a lot of stuff. Built some stuff. All of it's on the YouTube channel. Check it out. My whole history, just about. I mean, as far as you know, making stuff. But let me also say, it doesn't pale in comparison the amount of work that I've done. And I'm not, you know, glorifying myself at all. I'm not saying that, but we've just done a lot of work. And you know, running crew on in remodeling and stuff like that, which I got another video coming out here soon about that. And so I do have a wealth of knowledge to share as far as this kind of stuff goes. Yeah, because I mean, just look on the channel, you'll see. So, but much appreciated. But today, now we're doing creative builds on this channel, so lots of fun stuff. Check out the golf, even the night golf. We got another video coming out. We do fabrication. We just got that. Yeah, we just got some shorts doing that kind of thing. We got all kinds of stuff that we build, and it's really super cool. So I might put like on the bottom of this, might put a piece of plywood. What do you think? Keep all those little pieces in, and so they don't fall out. I haven't thought about that. We could put it on the outside too, the plywood, but then everything's going to be bumping on the inside. Not sure. I had an idea to make this, and I didn't even think about how to actually put it together. But I was like, okay, 8 foot by 1 foot, you know, that sounds right. And so this is all right, though. This is all right. So yeah, like I said, we'll probably put some screws in here and stuff like that, screw it all together, make sure it's okay. We're not going to glue it. Doesn't need to be something like that. But this right here is done. We'll just set it up over here. I'm going to build another one. Like, comment, and subscribe. We need 100 subscribers today. So we just need to get to over 1,000 so we can monetize, so we can do this full time for you guys. So we can build stuff. You guys will be entertained. It is super cool. A lot of the stuff that we got, yeah, it's from God. Hallelujah. It's awesome. It's super good. So love you guys. Yeah, much appreciated. Let's do another one of these. We've got, now this is going to be the top one. That one is for that one over there is for the ground. And now we have whatever to do another top one. We only need 5 of them. So, you know, we cut too many of them. That's all right. All right. It's all right. It's not. Here's my first tip of the day. If you're just getting started with this thing, or maybe if you've been doing it for a long time, maybe you might get this too as well. There's a lot of machismo on the job site, but I am telling you this, and I'm telling it to you right now. Every carpenter makes mistakes, and it's not making mistakes, but it's how you fix them. And so, and I'm not pro mistake. I'm not that. I'm just saying I do well, but it's not. But it's not anything to beat yourself up about or whatever. It's just. What is it? Hit the ground running in Plan B. You know, is the cleanup plan. So here we go. Going to put this on. Going to do the same thing. Just going to tack it on both of them. We will be able to rack this if we need to, just to get it nice and square. But these are really thin brads, real thin, and so you can twist this thing all that you want in order to get it to look right. When you can nail it all together and then rack it a little bit just to get it so it's square. That's actually not all that bad right to start with. And then we're going to bring that out. Okay. So yeah, comment down below. Let me know if the comments are working. I had some buddies come in, some kids that we've. I'm going to do that. And I'll just plug you guys in here a little bit. There we go. Awesome. Had some kids come in and stuff like that, and so just let me know if the chat's working, you know. And if I don't say anything, it's probably I'm sure it's all right. It's done this in the past. I don't know. I'd like to be able to say, you know, well, regardless, welcome to Justified Design. Hope you guys love it. The idea of Justified Design is a community shop. It's a shop right now, but it's also an idea for this country, for this nation. So an idea where creative minds can get together, share ideas in a bigger shop, a bigger location. It's a retail experience where creative people can come in, share ideas, build their projects, and have a place to actually sell those products also. And so with industrial design included, and all that creativity coming together for new products. I don't care if it's painting or whatever, or if you just need to use a shop to fix a table you have at home. That's the idea. Just a local shop where people can come in, and that's where we're attempting to get funding for. And so, hopefully, Lord willing, it'll work, and it should. And so I'm thankful for it. I know it's going to work. And so that's what we're doing. And so good stuff coming, good content coming, plus all kinds of stuff. I chat GPT'd it. This was when it was working good. And now, I've got super ideas and stuff like that, and promotion and cross promotion and stuff like that. And just being a blessing to the local, the community. Whereas, where someone can come and get signage done for their business, all kinds of different things. Big pro shop with good tools, with even going into manufacturing, so light manufacturing and stuff like that too as well. And so it's just an awesome idea. It's a great idea, and we want you to be a part of it. So subscribe, do it. Let's go. So awesome. So 4 foot, let's go 4 foot. We got the center 4 foot. Where's our pencil? There it is. Can you guys see this right there? Okay, good. So let's do 4 foot from here. Do that one over there, 4 foot. And this one's gonna be slightly different. It's gonna be a little bit less than 4. Yeah, there we go. A little bit more, I should say. 4, and we're just gonna line up. So we're going to center this piece right there. Okay, so let's, so 1.5 inches from that is, let's see, centered, 1.5 inches. And you may have heard this on a job site, but they call it, in the trades, it's called burning. So you burn like 20 inches, whatever, and then you can line up, so you're not dealing with this thing, this edge. You can measure something. A lot of times it's done a lot like this. You can line that up, you can kind of center it up and get your measurements, so you're not dealing with that end piece. So it's more accurate and stuff. If you want that, if you think you need it, then go for it. So that's about the center. You might be able to see it, but we got 3/4 on one side, 3/4 on the other, and there we go. That's where our sides of our piece are going to go. So we do the same thing here. I'm going to burn 20. Line it up in the center, approximately. That's about center right there. And that's all we need for this project. It's just a little project, little thing we're doing for the corner of the shop, just to house some lumber, some scrap lumber. So yeah, so anybody who comes in needs it, then we can. We have stuff that we can, so it's eco-friendly if you're into that, for sure. If not, no worries. Yeah. Super good. Okay. Again, just little, small brads, really, really thin. 1.5 inches, skinny, skinny, skinny stuff. Okay, you get the idea. Pop in there. Okay, so let's stay on this side because the camera's here, so you guys are all set up. Happy Friday. Hopefully all is well. I'm just getting these visions of downtown Chicago, the beautiful weather downtown. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, time to get outside, walk around with your phone and watch Justified Design. Woo! So here I'm going to pull 2 foot from this side. I'm going to make a mark, and again, I think we're going straight for the center for that. Same thing here. That's close enough. That's very good. not concerned of too much. What did I do there? Oh, I went 3/4 of an inch. That's what I did. Let's do that again right quick. So I add another 3/4 of an inch because these pieces are 1.5 inches because it's dimensional construction grade lumber. And so it's going to be 1.5 inches. 2x4 is not 2x4. It is not anymore. So a couple brads, one at the top corner, one at the bottom opposite corner. I'm going to pull this together a little bit. Might have a little bit of a, yeah, that's what we want to do. Now that we cut everything good to length, sorry you can't see this, but I'm going to have to do it. There we go. Yeah. Now we cut everything to length, we can straighten out this wood by the use of other wood that we know is cut at 12 inches. If you're accurate with your cuts, you can make straight stuff because this is organic product, so wood does that kind of thing to it. And so you can do that. It's a good way to make structure. It's a good way to make things accurate. This is that. How you doing? You okay? Okay. Okay. Doing it. What's up? Yeah, I've got several of them. This one for some reason. Okay. Okay. I could be wearing that, I guess. Still got my ear pro on. Love the ear pro. So maybe that might be why I'm talking a little loud too. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's right. Okay. We're going to unplug again. Okay. Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. How y'all doing? Yep. We're trying to get another 100 today, 100 subscriptions. And we're working on 1,100 at least, 1,500 to get over 1,000 so we can, so we can monetize. So we can keep, Okay, so pulling this back a little bit. We're lining up the ends because these all came from the same piece of lumber, so we know that they're straight. We know it's the right dimension. Okay, bringing this together, right at the corner, right there, right at the end, squaring it up. A little bit of pressure, 1 and 2. And that's good. So now we need another one. Let's use this one. Fantastic. We bring, like we've done before, pull 2 foot. 2 foot, and then 3/4 of an inch. It's 24 3/4 to make the half of, so that the piece is right on 2 foot centered. So there's our 2 marks for the outside, and everything seems to be nice and straight lining up. So keep your fingers away because these things will bite. Keep your fingers away enough because this is very thin and it goes in, and if it hits a nail or if it hits something else that doesn't move, it can curl out, and then if your finger's real close, you could jab you. So we hope that that's not the case, and so yeah, good stuff. Really, really good stuff. Yeah, as you can see. These are 90 psi, those brad guns, and the compressor, it's still shooting really well. So it hasn't used up too much air. It's all good. So we got some. Love these also. This is the good stuff right here. You get rid of sawdust, stuff like that. Awesome. Love it. Obviously used. That's MCC right there. Yep. It's been through the ringer. So we got 2 of these now. Fantastic. Fantastic. Well, yeah, that's a pretty good shot. How you doing? Oh, we got, we're almost at 2 hours. Man, oh man, oh man. How does it flies by, doesn't it? Beautiful Friday afternoon. So now what we need to do is we need to go next door and find some plywood so that we can put plywood on the sides here. 4 foot tall. I think it's going to have to be either. I think we're. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Let me show you what I'm talking about. Un momento. Yeah, sorry. I could have grabbed the camera. Let's do it just for. I grabbed this and went over here and grabbed it because it was sitting right there. Sorry. Wacky. Okay. So, made this ladder, and this is really how the ladder has to be done, one way or another. Either these pieces, either these cross pieces are on the top or on the bottom. And I think, say if they're on the bottom, and that might be the good solution here, is running our plywood in here while these sit on the bottom. That's not all that bad. And then, hallelujah, we can. Then we put this on top, say whatever, and the plywood goes into here. Man, that's good. Dude. Yes, it's good. So, yeah. No. Okay, so let's see here. That little bit of Dude Perfect. I love it though. I love them. I think they're good. Doing well. Okay, so I love them. So I think that's what we'll do. So we need 4 foot. We could do less. We could do smaller. We could do right on 4 foot too. That's pretty smooth. Let's go see what we got. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. They're up on the roof. Up on the roof. Up on the roof. Okay, Lord bless it, Lord. Okay. Okay. That's not it. Okay. Yeah. No. Okay. No. Okay. That's some of my stock right here. As you can see, there's a large need for organization here. That's what we can do. We can make it out of this small pieces. This is good right here to use. Okay, so that one, and what else do we have? We could go a couple pieces 1 foot. No, we have to have the whole height, don't we? I could cut some holes in it, but that doesn't seem necessary. We could vertical pieces. 4 foot tall verticals, like the front, the side and side. We do have another one here. This is really heavy stuff, though. For some reason, it seems a little bit much. It seems a lot much, really. I'd rather use this than Luan, I think. But I don't know. It seems like this could be lighter. It doesn't have to be. This is old plywood that we pulled off a job site. It was thrown away, basically. But it was still functional for something like this, for sure. There's a lot of stuff in the way. So, let's see here. Should be okay over there. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, we got some metal here. We got a lot of stuff. Some flooring. We got some stuff. I like these smaller pieces. What are you? We could make like a 2 foot pocket, 4 foot tall. The two ends, we could fill the two ends in. I say we do that at least in the very beginning here. I don't think that. Yeah, there wasn't. I didn't get a real solid plan. I just got a couple. Just trying to work through the plan, you know? And that 4 foot, it just seems a bit much. I could make 2 foot wide pieces going straight up. It would make the structure, it would be light, and we get it done today as far as that kind of stuff. Really, we need 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 foot by 4 foot. And then we could fill in stuff later on. That's possible. And those 2 foot by 4 foot areas could be for the smaller stuff. I think we're going to hold off on the smaller stuff for the front. I also have an idea to build a side, like even like a 2 foot by 1 foot or a foot by foot for all the small stuff, for little things, you know, a little stuff that somebody might want to use or might need. And so I think we're going to do that. I think that that's it. Because if we get 2 foot pieces coming up 4 foot on both ends, this front and back for that 1 foot, that's going to be enough structure to hold it together. And to support it. Really, this is just, I mean, you could do this, technically, I mean, with 2 solid things, like, yeah. You could do this with something, and we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. But you could like, if this, you could bolt something. If this was yours, if this place was yours, you could bolt something, and we can. I don't think I want to do it. I just don't want to do it. We could bolt something to the brick, and then you could just use bungee cords in front. You know, I mean, it would work. Enough of them. You know, and then it would be expandable too. You could put more stuff in or less stuff, which is, yeah. So I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to rip these down. Yeah, okay, we can do that. That's what we're going to do with the other sawhorse. Let's do it. So then, let's see, do we need maybe we can go, we don't have to use these big 4-foot pieces. We can hold off on those, the 8-foot pieces, and we can just use, if this is 4 foot tall, and if this is 4 foot tall, we have got it made in the shade. This is now not 4 foot tall, guaranteed, because it's shorter than that. Unless, wait a minute. All right, yeah. Ooh, wait a minute, maybe. Okay, could be. All right. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go get my tape measure. And go from there. That's what I need, is the tape measure. There we go. To give that stuff a measurement. What's up? Got anything planned for the weekend? What are you guys doing? Yeah? Anybody? What happens to the chat, Lord? What's up? Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for hanging out today. A beautiful day in the shop. It's always a beautiful day in the shop. Is 4 foot tall too high? Because that even seems all right. I've been saying 4 foot. I've been saying 4 foot. I've been saying 4 foot. But if the plan changes, I'm going to be nimble enough to go with the plan. That's almost 4 foot. I think what we'll do, this is 42 inches. I like this height. I like this height. I don't care if it's 10 foot tall coming out of here. There we go. So we have 2 foot. Almost 2 foot. So that's what we'll do. Okay, we can go 2 and 2, and we also can get a 2 out of this, and so then we'll just barely cut into this stuff, which it seems like that's the a better solution to make this thing nimble and light. It doesn't have to be like a truck. You know, it doesn't have to be made like a truck to last. It doesn't. Depends on how much wear and tear the thing's going to actually get. So let's do that. Let's bring out. I'm not going to take you guys along the ride for doing for ripping. I'm just going to, or for carrying this stuff back and forth. You know, guys don't need to take the ride for that. I'll just do it. Let's go. Yeah, this way it's going to be a lot lighter. We may put some in the middle. We may. I'm not saying we won't. I'm saying it's a good idea. Yeah, it's gonna be a good idea. It's gonna work. So I can push this to the side. It's possible. What's up? How you doing? Happy Friday. It's a good day in the shop. Super thankful for you guys showing up and hanging out with me on Friday in the shop. It's always a shop day here at Justified Design, Lord willing. I mean, we'll be out. We'll be. You know, who knows? We might be on the job site too, and all sorts of stuff installed. Who knows? But it's always a beautiful. Sometimes we have up and downs, but there's good things at the end. Hey, okay. All right. Doing a live stream. Yup. Okay. So. Let's unplug some things. Get some clarity here. That's not it. Okay. All right. We're coming upon 2 hours, so I'm not going to push it too long. Yeah. Not going to push this too long. I might end up, if we have a live stream tomorrow, I might just end up coming back and revisiting just the finishing up of this thing. I mean, Saturday, a good day. Could be a good day for live stream. There he is. Okay. Yeah. So, just transitioning. I set all this stuff up beforehand. Yes, Lord. We got any leaking? What? Any leak?
No. I don't think so.
Okay. Oh. Here we go. Okay. Putting up some more of these, that's the roof that we put on years ago. It was probably 20 years ago almost. And so that's going to be good. Oh, we got them right here. So let's split this one up. Okay. Let's, yeah. I think this is 42. 42, and that's almost 48. It's 47 and 5/8. So we're going to just consider that what it is. Let's see if 47 almost 5/8. 47 and 5/8. So we'll consider that pretty close. That's framing. That's construction. This would go up. This would be used on any framing site. But most of them, I mean, they're bringing in brand new lumber, brand new, all kinds of stuff. So a lot of it's cut though, and so just for your heads up, framing, it's considered in the industry rough framing. There's a reason why they call it rough, but that's industry wide. There we go. I will snap a line. Let me get a chalk line or a straight edge. We could use a straight edge. Why not? We're in a shop. Let me just grab this little buddy right here. So yeah, rough framing tolerance is a 1/16 of an inch. 1/16. Now, when you're ripping and cutting, it's just got to fit. And the last thing you really want is throwing up sheets to a guy who's 30 feet off the ground on the edge of a roof, and you have to bring it back down again. You don't want to risk, safety is important. So you want to be as efficient as you can. You want to get it on. You want to get it right, but you don't want to do it twice, 3 times. You don't want to do that. You want to take it easy on the guy on the roof, and you want to get the job done. So it's good to cut it maybe 1/8 of an inch off, because if you're meeting sheets of plywood together on a roof, wall, whatever, if you're meeting them together, you have 1.5 inches that you got to hit. And so you got a little bit of play there. You got a little bit, and I think engineers will tell you, any framing crew, the city, I don't know if the city, well, we'll see. Depending on the city and stuff, I still think that they're talking that it would be okay. You know, within a certain amount. I'm not talking about ½ inch by any means. I'm not talking about that. But let's see. Okay, grabbing the cordless circular. Love these. Of course, DeWalt. Yeah. These 20 volt, these 5 amp. Yeah, there's 5 milliamp hours. They were giving them away. I think they still are. There's a local retailer that runs deals on buying like a tool and you get a free one of those. That's a great deal. All right, let's go. I think we're ready. Can you guys see this? Let me get you a little bit closer in here. Okay. That looks good. We got to go from here to there. We got sawhorses underneath. We're ready to go. Let's adjust our height. This is too deep. We don't need to go that deep. So we're adjusting the height just a little bit. That's probably all right there. This is not quite a ½ inch, I don't think. And so we're doing all right as far as that goes. I'm going to move this a little bit out of the way so we're not so jammed in here. Okay. We could do one footers. Okay, super good. Love the smell. Okay, so there's one piece, and there's another. Let's probably just outline this piece on this other piece, and we'll get another one roughly the same size. Same size. Okay. Oh, there's Rico. We're having a party over there. It's the owner. Well, Jesus is the owner. Hallelujah. Okay. Okay. Let's go. All right. Lining these pieces up. I don't have to measure. I can. I don't have to. If I can line them up so that they fit right, there's nothing wrong with that. Saves time on the job site if you do it right. It depends on if you're cutting a big bunk full of plywood. It might not. You probably just tape measure and line snap. But this will be all right for this one. There it is. There's my line. Yeah. Been there, done that. Worked in Italy. All kinds of stuff. Won awards. You guys can see that in the channel if you get over there, or when you get over there. Subscribe. So we do good stuff. Creative builds. Check out the car wrap designs. They're super smooth. Totally blessed. They're good. Okay, here we go. Okay. I just had an idea again to let's make 1 foot. We could do that. Cut this in half. Cut that in half and this in half. We'd have 6 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe at that point we'd only need 2. Or I like this for sure. It's going to make 1. Yeah. Let's try it. We need another piece just like this, and we can easily cut that out. This is under 2 foot. This is right on 2 foot, just about. So let us bring these in there. I might just screw this together because now we're starting to add a little bit of weight. We might need to end up screwing those other things together too because of the weight of this. I'm just kind of seeing, you know, that it would be. So, yeah, let me see. Let's see here. Hold on. Okay. Like and subscribe. Thank you very much. 2 hours, 17 minutes, man. We've been at this today. I'm going to take it easy on you here pretty soon. And we're going to maybe do the beginning of just popping this thing together. We've never done a live stream over 2 hours or much over 2 hours, I think. That's a good shot, isn't it? A beautiful shop. It's go time. So we could shoot it together right here too. We could do it on the floor. Did think about doing it right here, but that's a tall one. This is a tall order right here. This is about how tall it would be. We'll be shooting that, and I don't think that that's really going to work. Yeah, I didn't use my iPro. Sorry, guys. It's often that I do that. I've been doing stuff for so long, I rarely use them. But I'm starting to use them more. Sorry, I mean, I rarely have used them. And so yeah. Just by grace. By grace. Okay. Let's see here. Good stuff. Okay. Okay. Awesome. That's fine. Yeah, I'm still there. Hold on for a second. Use this battery right here too as well. This is my sweeper. Just sweeping up. Making it tidy for the kids driving through here and for the guy who owns it. Just a little cleanup, I'll do more. I'll do more when we're done. But that's pretty easy. Pretty easy stuff. All right, looks like we got a lot of time on the battery. That's good. There we go. Okay, yeah, this is an attempt to clean up this place. We love it, but it needs to be cleaned. And we need to be able to move around. We need to, have the tools where the tools are to do the tool jobs. Right? Should I leave that? Maybe I should leave those just in case. Those are fine sitting there. Yeah, those are good sitting there. Yeah. So, could again rock this. Could have put 1 inch piece, 1 foot piece long, 1 foot long pieces. Could have. I like the 2 though. I do. Maybe if it was a little bit lighter, I would rock. You guys can't sense that on the, or maybe you can't get it through the lens here. But these are not all that. I think it's 1/2 inch. They're not all that. I mean, they're not totally light. Actually, it's less. Yeah, that's 7/16, which is good. Standard, good stuff. Not for roofing though. Not in the Iowa Quad Cities. At least it hasn't been. See? Let's put this one close. There we go. So, right there. Bam. And then the other one right here. And then putting the cap on. And that would create a pretty good spot here for stuff. I think what we want to do, can you see that? Can you see what's going on? Bump, 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 bump. And this is going to be a little bit much to wield. So let's put it on the floor. I'm going to switch the camera up a little bit. Going to need to put it on the floor. It's too. It's going to be too tall. I would love to work on it up there, but it's going to be too tall. So this is going to work. There we go. That's fantastic. So let's move this over. Let's put this on the ground. You guys, let's see here. There, you can see it. Okay, again, not too much longer. Maybe we'll just get the basic shape so you guys can see it, and then off screen, yeah, I could keep going. Like and subscribe. Thank you very much. We do shop builds. We do all kinds of stuff. And what? It's go time. I know. I already knew that when I was saying it. I know. And so, yeah. So, all good though. Yeah, we have a good time. So, yep. So, yes, in Jesus' name, hallelujah. Okay. Yeah. Good enough to throw this back up temporarily. For not using it, just put it away. It's okay. I could. And let's look at this for just a smidge. That we have some screws that are that aren't 1.5 inches. That's going to be about like a 2-inch screw would be best. Maybe 1 3/4 if we could, but I don't want a regular wood screw going in on that. What is this? These are possible. Yeah, this right here is 20 years of construction, man. That's how you get a stockpile like this. All right, well can you see that? Let's try to do it this way. It's not a 2-inch screw. What is that? That's probably 1 3/4 inches. Construction screw, Phillips head, unfortunately. Phillips head is not the ideal for me, but 1.5 inches, I mean, this would probably actually work pretty good. Let's do it. Let's start pushing this thing together a little bit. Hello, Brent. Yeah. What is that? Is that what that is? I repent. Yep. Well, we'll have to God will show me. Yep. All right. Let's see here. Bless that, Lord. Let's see here. Okay, so let's go back at the impact driver. This is not the driver that we want. Love to bring you guys over here for this, but I won't be here long. Where driver, okay, and Phillips head. Oh, we can just do Phillips head. Let's give that a shot. Okay. Yeah, that's a tough one. Tried to get the lights off of this for our videos. Tried to put electrician's tape on. Doesn't work. I mean, they all three just came off. So. Okay. This doesn't need to be pre-drilled. I don't think so. Just saying that. It's soft, but let's not split those ends out. Let's take our time with it. You know, let's do it right. Okay. That's probably all right. These are probably pretty good. Yeah. Now we got 2 drills going. I'm just going to put 1 screw a piece in it. So that's that? No, it wasn't. Was it? Did I do that right? Let's just move one aside to the side. Okay. Got an easy construction thing here. Yeah, I think that this is going to actually be okay. Let me try one. It's so soft. That's the ticket. Because this one just spun. It's just spinning. That's nothing. That ain't it at all. Let's put it next to it and see how that goes. See, now it just sucks right down in there. And these are going to need to. If they're 1 3/4, well, we got a 1/4 inch before it sticks out the other side. Because this is 2 inches a piece. Oh, this is 2 inches here. So, let's move that. Just throw 1 in a piece. Bam. Okay. Makes quick work of it. These things are great for... That's good. Good. I'm going to push it towards you here, make it a little easier, a little quicker. That's all right. Good. It's looking pretty good. That's good. Another one. Yeah, just kneeling on the floor. It's all right to kneel. Kneel and pray. What's up? Kneel down and pray. Me and a buddy of mine had this awesome comedy skit that we never did. We never finished it. But it's all names like that. Neil. Penny Coming At You, which was a stupid one, I thought. That was mine, I think. There are other good ones. I've had many over the years. All right. That's good enough. We got brads in there. We got a screw on each one. That's going to be all right to hold it together. And so now, let's see, maybe we can... Are we going to brad this together also? Let's try here so you guys can see it. Bring it over here. Okay. Super good. Yeah, this is, I could have put it together with some pieces going up, but this is we'll see how it works out. I'm not gonna be knocking this setup, because there's a lot of things that'll be good about it. Okay, sweet. This one's positioned all right. There we go. You guys can see this? Barely, huh? Yeah. We'll work on that. Probably mostly because of the sun coming in over there. Setting this stuff up, setting up the camera angles is most of the work, it seems like. All right, so that's all right. Let's see. Yes, it could be. It could be. It could be the end. I might end up putting a piece in here. You guys see that? Yeah. Might end up putting a vertical piece up, going up this way. Not doing this like typical like residential framing at all. I'm not doing it like that. And so I'm piecing it together. There's a lot of piecing it together on this one. So, but seems to be all right. And this is also for the bigger stuff. Yeah. See, that's good. That's going to be interesting. See what I'm saying about the end piece is then it's going to make it all square. It's going to square it up. See, now you guys wish you were on the other side, don't you? We can do that. Okay. That's going to be all right. I'll do it quick, right quick. Quite right. That's good. This is going to be all right. You'll see. Oh, that's not all right, though. That's not all right. Okay. See? Depends on how you cover up the mistakes. I'm not covering them up. How you fix them. Yeah. That's not it. Okay. Got to get it right at the end there. There we go. And that's going to be all right. I didn't have a blueprint. Wasn't trying to have a blueprint for this. This is just kind of a slap it together. I don't know how many times I can say that. I mean, I can say it a lot, of course. There's a little bit of movement there. So let's get this fella right here. This is a good screw gun for this because it's just, nope. Good. Might be just long enough. Ooh, let's see if that DeWalt. Where is it? I had an angle screw gun. I have one. It's here somewhere. Yeah. Haven't used it a lot. Sometimes you buy stuff and you just haven't used it for a long or ever, and all of a sudden, one day, ooh, I can use that tool. Yeah, that's one of these. But I think I'll get it done this way too. It just looks like it'll be forgiving enough. And that's God for you. That is God. Guys, that is God. Your Savior. God, your Savior. He even says it in the Old Covenant. They looked toward God, their Savior. And God showed me that that's all of his I'm sorry, I'm just steadying the camera. That's all of God, his Savior. That's who God is. You might, Pastor the other day said this, we can get kind of bound up with all the old covenant stuff and all the stuff in there, but the true nature of God. I mean, is there any other salvation? It's just God. Yes, it's Jesus. Yes, I'm not saying that, but that's it, kids. Can I get this camera angle a little bit smoother for you? Let's do that. We did this long enough. Been messing around long enough. There we go. Okay. Do this, and I'll do this one on the end. And then there is only 3. It's not 4 of them. We're not done yet. It's a little splitty. And this is Phillips head. What happened there? Yeah, that's Phillips head. It just bounces around a little bit sometimes. Easy to bounce around. So that's not it. That's God. God is Savior. Because that's the thing. That's the with God in Scripture. That's the with God. That's salvation is with God rather than with self. That's the salvation. Self-centered, all that stuff. Lord willing, have mercy. One day at a time. All in God's timing. Have mercy. But yeah, that's it. It's actually easy. Because his yoke is easy. And man tries to make it hard. I'm not saying I'm not saying anything else. I'm just saying, yeah, it is easy. It's easy. Why? Because he said it was easy. You know what I'm saying? Who said it? God. Yeah, not me. He did. Maybe we, Lord willing, maybe us together. Maybe we all, with him. God loves us, that's for sure. Okay. So this is that 4th piece. You guys can see that. Okay. Or 3rd piece, sorry. So, but then we're going to be able to put this top on it. And then we might bail out. So like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, we need subscribers. So hopefully we'll, check out some videos on the YouTube channel. Good stuff. Super awesome. More coming. Lots more coming. Yeah, thank you, Lord. Lots more coming. Yeah, just, moving around the shop. There we go. Okay, I'll throw another one in there just for good stuff. Okay, that's pretty good. Normally I like to be precise about my stuff. Yeah. Okay, grabbing. Now, sorry about that. All right. So now this is starting to come together as a structure. Tried to tell that to my dad a long time ago. Love him. He's in heaven. Yeah. And tried to tell that to my dad a long time ago about how structure works. Because I've just been given that. I've been given good ideas about it. I don't know. God knows. But I didn't do very well in school. Not in high school. College, I kicked butt. But because it was more tuned to who I was, you know, or to my gifting, to the talent that I had, that I was given. I don't know. So anyways, but structure, say you take a piece of paper and you fold it in half. Either way you want to fold it, whatever. But let's just, for this example, let's say, so it's more like a square instead of longer like a rectangle. Let's just say that, like a square. It won't be a square, 8.5 by 11 won't, you know, it'll be close to a square though, but it's not. So anyways, fold it like that. And by itself, before the fold, you try to stand it on its end. And what happens? Go ahead, try it. So stand a piece of paper on its end, without a fold in it, without anything in it, and it falls to the ground. It just falls, right? And so, because there's nothing to it. And my dad was right too, in a lot of ways on his side, you know. But you put that fold in it, and I'll get to that. But you put that fold in it, and then you set it on something so the footprint makes the L shape, right? You could do it the other way, but that's not as clear. So you make the L-shaped footprint and you set it there, and right, depending on how flimsy the piece of paper is, the whatever in it, you know, for the most part, it's just going to stand straight up. It's going to stand up with an L, and that's the beginning of structure. That is structure. And so, and I was like, it makes a structure. I didn't paint the picture quite as detailed as that, but because we were on the telephone, and also I was young, hadn't had much time to think about it. That's a little bit long up here. I'm just going to leave it. So this is smooth, fellas. So you have that structure. So you have that structure. And then, yeah, I'll have Facebook live streams here coming soon. We're going to finish on those bag boards, and that's going to be on Facebook. On my private Facebook, if you want to have, I think it's searchable, but it's on my own. Yeah, it's not. It's on my own page, and so, yikes. And that'll be coming up soon, and that'll be to deal with those bag boards that we were building, all sorts of stuff. There you go. Awesome. So, see what I'm saying? Nailed it! Wasn't that Napoleon Dynamite or something like that? I don't know. Sounds like him. So, but that paper folded in half, and my dad was like, I know that when you fold something like that, it reduces, it damages, for instance, it damages the fibers, and it makes it weaker. And my argument, I don't know, my side of it, I mean, we were just having a conversation, we weren't arguing. And he's right, he's absolutely right with my conversation back then, but it makes it stronger when you fold it in the sense of structure. It actually makes a structure. And so the material wasn't any stronger in and of itself, but the structural capability, or however you could say it, but you guys get it. It makes, I mean, you could, yeah, I mean, if you had flexible material enough, you could make a house out of it, you know? Look at this, guys. Look what you did. Look, it's awesome. Look. No, you guys were helping. You guys were along the way, so it is much appreciated. I might, no, you guys didn't, you guys are not in trouble. That wasn't me, guys. I just had the thought about putting some vertical braces here and there. It's possible. I don't know that it's not really necessarily going to need it. This is going to need more for sure. Let's get up here so we can talk. So you can see my face. I don't know what it is, but it seemed like it happened like this last time, whereas the beginning of the stream, I could see the chats, but they get to a certain point. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Maybe it'll start up again. Yeah, it needs to. But anyways, we did something awesome today, guys. We built a little something. This right now, as is, I'm gonna do that other piece too. Probably not on stream. I'm gonna take it easy on you guys. I know. We love it. It's awesome. Yeah, we love you guys. Super. And so, I think I can put another piece in here, and I could do something in here if I want, if necessary. I could also, you know, I could put something going up and down on this side, on the outside. I could screw something here and there, and that will help it, like, you know, keep it square. Definitely, and maybe on the outside, on the other side too. Maybe I could do that. I could actually move it, or I might just plane this down maybe, just to get rid of this. There's a little bump here on this side. You can kind of see it. There's a little bump, so it would inhibit the piece of plywood sticking to this, you know, or screwing flat. But that's pretty good for lumber storage. That all you're going to do is pull it up and bring it out. This is tall, but this is for the tall stuff. This is for all that stuff, little stuff, whatever. And then we can have in front of it ones that's like 1 foot high or something like that. You can still put, you just put the mediums to small stuff in there. And but this is gonna be so good for this job site, because if you guys are just joining or who knows, I don't know, yeah, you've been looking at it the whole time. This has been a problem for a long time. And so we are fixing it today. We're going to get all of that stuff is going to go over there. That sweet metal lathe is going to sit right there, right where that stuff is coming out. And so maybe we can get that done tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know. It's been 2:50. It's almost 3 hours for you guys. So, but super appreciative. Super appreciative. Yeah, this was a build kind of a little more. You know, didn't have like a lot of sugar on it, but it is sweet regardless. So we're just in the shop doing cuts and things like that. So, but appreciate you guys. Let me see something here. Is that gonna that will work? Will that work? Okay. No. Okay. Yeah. So hold on for a second. I'm gonna take a drink here. Okay. Thanks. This is bouncing around. Yeah, but super appreciate you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Remember to subscribe. Check the channel out. Don't pass it by. You will like it. If you like shop work, if you like creative things, if you like backyard games, if you like a lot of that stuff, industrial design, product design, what else? Fellowship, good stuff. What else? All kinds of stuff. We're going to have more live streams this summer out in the backyard, playing the games and stuff like that. We'll have videos coming out. I've got several in process right now, several. all of them are in process in one part or not, but we've got soon, Lord willing, we can get through these, and we've got many more builds to come. And so, again, would love to do this full time. So just this, and move right into it. And but we need to monetize, and we need to do that kind of thing. So it's up to you guys. So I appreciate you. Yeah, thank you very much for your viewership. Hopefully we're going to get the comments fixed so you guys can comment and stuff like that. And if you have questions and stuff like that. Yeah, I deleted his messages. I don't think they were for you guys. Good kid, but he's just trying to find something, I think. But love him regardless. But let me know. Let me know in the comments. You have my email. It's on the channel. I think I put So just do that, and we'll talk to you soon. Anything else? Love you guys. Super appreciate you. Talk to you soon. See ya.